and you should be very much open to ideas and your suggestions, because if you think of this attitude and think of this uh, tester position, so it should be a system oriented and it should be a detail oriented. Like you should have a good and core knowledge of your system, that what is being developed and what is the product actual.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another series of podcasts. This is Chaman Palwar from Growjunction. Today, I welcome you all to going to be insightful computer science focused podcast that is again powered by Growjunction. Today, we have one of the eminent personalities with us, Mr. Raghav Arya, who's a young-blooded and one of the strongest professional in his domain. So now, I would like Mr. Raghav to speak a brief about himself.
So, hello everyone. So, I am working as a senior quality analyst in a renowned company that is Kellton Tech Solutions Limited. I have been working there for 2.3 years, and my total work is as per my quality and delivering bug-free product. For being a quality analyst, it is very much important for an organization to match the client requirements, and also they should deliver a bug-free product to match the customer needs and make them happily satisfied. So, being in management and being a quality analyst here, so basic roles and basic responsibilities that are being covered as a QA are that we are required to test all the aspects of requirement with both technically and functionality basis, and moreover we are much more concerned with providing essential uh, quality product and bug free to the client. And
Okay.
secondly, if the work and scenarios are concerned, a quality analyst should be a very much detail oriented process, and it should be a problem solving attitude.
Okay.
And moreover, uh, quality analyst, I think personally that a quality analyst should have a test to break attitude. That certainly means test to break attitude, certainly means you should have the ability to think as per your customer and per your user needs.
Okay.
Like you should think as per your user requirements. Like you should test as per the user, that how can the user persist their particular client requirements and their work. And
Okay.
secondly, I would love to say that I've been working as a tester and I am very much passionate about it. That because before anything, quality comes first for me
Absolutely.
personally and professionally as well.
Absolutely.
And also, if you think of uh, taking it ahead, so it is a much important for a tester to give a go ahead, and the company also have a big trust and they
Okay.
believe that if a tester says that it is good to go ahead, we good to proceed further to the client. That means we are live or a product or the website. So basically, the work of QA team in every organization is very much important.
He
Just
understood.
similar, right?
Okay. So thank you, Raga, for clearing our doubts and also sharing your insights and also your experiential knowledge regarding the testing domain. So what like if we ask you about your education, so can you please let us know? Definitely, I'm sure that you must be a BTech. So can you please enlighten the fact about that?
Definitely. So I'm a BTech graduate from Computer Science branch from Dronacharya College of Engineering, that is based
Okay.
in Gurgaon. So it was a 4-year based program. We have learned different programming languages as a college student, and
Okay.
also I developed this particular passion of testing in my last year of
Okay.
graduation. So I had that fun to just uh, be a bug free product, be a bug
Understood.
hunter, if you.
Okay. So
And
Raghav, the
moreover,
thing is, yeah. So Raghav, the thing is, I'm sure, as you mentioned earlier, that testing is one of the essential part of the entire process. So that
right.
whatever the system has been designed, like whatever the web page or the website, after the web development is being done, the main part come here is the quality assurance. So you must be you must
Perfect.
be having the proper checklist in order to approve the quality for the web design that has been made by the software engineers. So do you
Right,
believe
right.
that there are proper like sequence skill sets that are required for a particular candidate in order to get a good job in the testing line?
Exactly. I was coming to that part only. So basically, as a tester, you should have a good analytical skills. Like you have to think as per every aspect, you can say, not only user requirement, but in every aspect. Like
Okay.
you should be presentable, that you should give and you should result in negative thoughts in a positive manner, so
Okay.
that just your development team and other team members does not seem like that you have particular pointed out someone. So you should be good at analytical skills and you should be very much open to ideas and your suggestions, because if you think of this attitude and think of this uh, tester position, so it should be a system oriented and it should be a detail oriented. Like you should have a good and core knowledge of your system, that what is being developed and what is the product actual. So you
Okay.
are not basically concerned with development. So you are basically concerned about that my client is waiting for quality standards and I should meet them, and we are accountable for that as a QA team. So basically,
All
this
right.
is the main work, and we are also responsible for handling client problems and their client complaints. So this is the major that you need to report them as soon as possible, because uh, as your customer is the your most important aspect of your organization. If you think of
Absolutely. All right. So thank
right,
you,
right.
Raghav, for clearing, for giving us all the basic insights regarding the required skill sets for this particular domain. And I'm sure you must be helping, most of the people who are currently watching this video. So I'm sure if the people are, liking this video, just hit on the like button and do share this podcast to your friends, family, and colleagues. Moreover, if you want
Definitely.
any kind of help regarding the testing line, just go to your LinkedIn profile and search for Mr. Raghav Arya. He's currently working in Kellton Solutions. So you can ask him regarding if you are having any doubt or any concern regarding the testing line. So Raghav, understanding the time constraint that we do have, I just want to thank you like from the real bottom, because you are conducting this podcast at 11 p.m. in the night. So thank you so much. I just want to let the audience know regarding this. And we understand that you being a tester is responsible and also accountable for managing the whole team at Kelton Technologies. So a great hats off to you, sir, for
Right.
getting on board with Growjunction. And the last but not the least question, whosoever must be watching this video must have reassured their interest into the testing line. So whosoever is sticking to this particular podcast from beginning till here must be sure of his or her interest into the testing line. So can you please let us know like what could be the possible resume tips or interview preparations in order for a particular candidate to get a good job at a high paying scale?
So basically, if you talk about skills and if you talk about soft skills, you must be good at analytical skills and you must have the ability to make decisions, and you should have a valid reason of your decisions. And if you talk about hard skills, that technical skills, you should have a good knowledge of database queries, MySQL queries,
Okay.
and some language, because in as if you think of today's market standard and demands, you cannot be a manual tester for the whole life. You have to be more convenient, consistent in your job role. So
Okay.
if you talk about automation and performance and API testing, this is the boom of testing line, these
Okay.
testing roles. So it is not very difficult for a tester, for any layman to learn this language.
All
So
right.
you should have a good knowledge of programming language as well. And the most important, it is defect tracking and test management tool, where you are open to write your ideas, your negative thoughts. So basically, testing should be done in a more a negative part, that if my user does this, because you cannot just make any, cannot just read anyone people's mind, right? So you should have the ability to think in that particular way also, that
Okay.
what the client, what the customer can think of if he tries to. So
Absolutely.
you should not be accountable to anyone. If you think of a customer, if you think of your client, you should not be accountable to anybody's questions or complaints. So
Okay.
as per your convenience, as per decisions, you should provide your best quality products and with good standards. So
Okay.
the audience that are watching my podcast, so I should thank you, Chandan Palwar, and thank Growjunction team for this particular opportunity. It was very much pleasure to meet you. And for other people, I would like to say I'm open to anyone queries. They can ping me for any testing queries, and the skills you ask from me,
Okay.
I would say you can just go with test management tools and defect tracking tools. And you should, the first thing, if you think of a tester, you should be able to grab system requirements, and you should have the decision making oriented capability, and you should be detail oriented. Like
Okay.
you should be, and you should have a validation for all your decisions. So basically,
Correct.
my point is this. And
I
in
think.
automation testing, you can have a good knowledge of any programming language, and it is very much easy for a tester
All
to
right.
go with this.
I think there could not be a better explanation to this particular simple question. So I think, you have solved the million. Actually, you have given the $1 million advice to most of us, including me. And definitely, we wish you the best of luck for your future endeavors. And one more thing, it was easily convinced by all of us that, and also easily noticeable that you having, a great grip on under the technology, and also are a good tester on like with the Kelton technologies. And it was easily noticeable because of the whatever advice you gave to all of us. I think that could be beneficial in many ways. So thank you so much, Raghav, for getting on board with Grow Junction and giving your valuable time to the valuable people and for the valuable pace and time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was really nice. Thank you.